It's a long time since we've seen a brand new Doctor Who spin-off, hasn't it? If you're anything like me, you've probably been rewatching your favorites, diving into the audio dramas, or simply dreaming of what comes next. And trust me, the wait is about to get a lot more exciting because we have a new adventure on the horizon that feels both familiar and entirely fresh. Get ready to feel some serious feelings, because the war between the land and the sea is not your typical one-verse story. While we've seen the Doctor swoop in to save the day time and time again, this five-part miniseries explores a different, more grounded, and frankly, more terrifying question. What happens when the Doctor isn't around? Imagine a global emergency so immense that it brings the entire world to a standstill. Now, imagine a world where you can't just cross your fingers and hope for a Time Lord to appear in a blue box. That's the emotional core of this new series, and it's a feeling we can all relate to, especially after the last few years. It's about facing the unimaginable with nothing but our own courage and a team of dedicated humans. The heart of the story, a human crisis on an epic scale. The official synopsis sets the scene with a chilling sense of dread. An ancient species, long hidden beneath the waves, decides it's time to show humanity what they've done to the oceans. It's a moment of dramatic, global reveal that spirals into a full-blown international crisis. The battle lines are drawn, and the land and the sea are poised to go to war. This isn't just a simple monster of the week adventure. It's a story with deep, emotional roots. Russell T Davies, the showrunner who brought Doctor Who back to our screens, has explained that the series is a response to how we've treated our planet. It's a story born from the real-world anxieties we all share about our environment. There's a race that lives beneath the oceans, he said. They wake up, and they see the state of the oceans that we have put it in. We have wrecked the place, and it is war. And it's war on an epic scale. The monsters at the center of this conflict are the Sea Devils, a classic creature from the early days of Doctor Who. We saw them recently in the 13th Doctor's era, but this time, they're not just a threat to be defeated. They're an enraged force of nature with a righteous cause. It's an exploration of a conflict where you might even find yourself empathizing with the villain. That's the kind of complex, compelling storytelling we've been waiting for. The UNIT family steps up. Filling the Doctor's shoes is an immense task, but thankfully, we have the one and only UNIT stepping in. We've seen this beloved UK government agency grow and evolve over the years, and now they're taking center stage. This series is a celebration of the human spirit and our capacity to face down cosmic-level threats with cleverness, bravery, and a whole lot of heart. The cast is what truly brings this story to life. Starring Russell Tovey and Buhu Mathur, alongside a host of other familiar faces from the universe, the show promises to be a masterclass in emotional drama. Russell Tovey, who plays a character named Barclay, spoke about the show with so much passion that you can't help but get excited. He promised heart palpitations and a story driven by love. He explained that his character, Barclay, loves his life and his family and will do anything to protect them. That kind of emotional anchor is what makes a huge sci-fi story feel personal and real. You're not just watching the world end. You're watching a person fight for the people they love. He also made a brilliant comparison that sums up the feeling of the series perfectly. It's set in this world, and this force comes upon us. I feel like that's different in some ways to the way that Doctor Who has been before, because it's always us visiting them, whereas this is like Independence Day. That's a powerful image, and it captures the emotional weight and human-centered nature of this story. It's about our world, our people, and our fight. The big question: when do we get to see it? This is the part that will either make you cheer or groan, depending on how patient you are. While filming wrapped up in December 2024, and there was a hope it would arrive sooner, the official word is that we'll have to wait a little longer. At the Edinburgh TV Festival in August 2025, the BBC's Director of Content, Kate Phillips, shared that the miniseries will arrive next year. That puts our release window in 2026. I know, that feels far away. But think of it this way. The anticipation is just building, and with a story this ambitious and emotionally charged, you know it's going to be worth every single moment of the wait. It gives us all the time to get truly ready for the emotional ride of a lifetime. So, while we might have to be a little patient, the promise of the war between the land